Does working for somebody make you feel like a slave? Let's ask that question a couple of times. Does working for somebody make you feel like a slave? Do you go to work and be like, damn it, I wish I could stay home? Or do you think this job effing sucks? I can't stand this job. Do you dream of a better tomorrow where you are the king or queen of your environment? Do you feel like you don't get paid enough for what you do? This is what I would love to ask anybody. Does working for someone make you feel like a slave? And I know a lot of people think like that. You'd be like, damn, I got to go to the slave. Are you treat me like a slave? Do you think that you're better than your boss? Do you work with somebody that you think is stupid? You're like, dude, how did you ever get in management? I just going to ask these questions because I know a lot of people think that. Oh, Raphael, pleasure. Since you're here, I hope we can converse. If you didn't know, I love to dialogue and interact with people, and I'm probably much more different than the average person. Um, I'm always thinking about survival, work, and how people feel. And in my mind, I'm shallow. I think a lot of people really want freedom. I think they want to be their own bosses, but they do what they have to do to survive. So my question would be for anybody who's checking me out: do you feel like working for somebody, you're like a slave? And I think a lot of people probably think like that. A lot of people go to work or they go to do a 2, 3 jobs and you know what? I got a lot of friends that work. But one thing I have noticed, and I'm not promoting any type of job, but I got friends that do Uber, right? And I said right, like my friend Raheem is saying right all the time. But when they do Uber, they feel like their own boss, even though they're somebody else is paying them. And I think that's how people feel about even YouTube. Like I know I can come on, I can make a video, even though I'm just trying to have fun with it. Sooner or later, you start getting paid. Like, I can take a vacation. I can go on and put out some content that I want to put out. I punch my own clock. And I think that's the problem with most people when it comes to work. You can't work the hours you want to work. You can't get the days off you want to get. The holiday comes, you want to spend time with the family, but depending on who you're working for, you can't take a day off. And then when you got leave, let's say, depending on how much leave your job gives you, and you probably got overabundance of leave, but they punish you for taking leave. Or if you get sick, oh, are you calling out sick? Well, I'm sick. You gave me sick leave. So a lot of people feel like slaves. You've heard it. I got to go to a slave. I don't see too many people admit, like some people do love going to work, and that's what it is. People want to have jobs that don't feel like work. I mean, that's like, okay, I listen to a lot of people and I love them. Yeah. Like Raphael, you said you saw me on Lady C's channel, and I think she had a topic, and I know Lady KC, she did something too about well, I think she was saying sometimes people feel like quitting YouTube, but I'm saying I don't look at it like work, but a lot of people see it as work. So when you don't see it as work, it becomes it's fun, Like for me, let's say I'm not lying. That's not, I sound like I'm about to lie, but I have a job. I do. I work for somebody, and I can't wait to get off of my job to kind of do what I really want to do, which is have fun talking to people. And YouTube is just another opportunity I get to learn and grow and interact with people. So I want to read what you said. Let me see. Okay. It says, Raphael, he says, no, I don't think working for someone makes you feel like a slave or makes you feel like you working as a slave, because I don't want to own my own business because it's too much work. I totally understand that. Some people really want to just work for people, and I'm not knocking anyone. But a lot of people, in my opinion, from what I've seen, and I'm very shallow sometimes, so my perspective is limited. I know a lot of people that I never hear them say, woohoo, I get to go to Starbucks and go work today and pour some coffee and say, one other one. I'm not knocking that if you do. That's great when people, I want everybody to love their job. When you love your job, it doesn't seem like work. But me, I think I'm quote unquote a social butterfly. So I love to interact with people. And when I'm in a position where I really don't get to make people smile or talk to them and learn, I feel less Chuck. Like I like dialogues. I want to ask people, why do you do what you do? Are you having fun? If you could do anything, what you want to do? Like my brain works like that. What is stopping you from doing what you do? Like it's so many people that think so many different ways and do so many different things that whenever I interact with them, I'm trying to figure them out, not to say they're good or bad, but to be able to associate with them and make them feel good. Hello, one of my favorites, if not my favorite, Pamela. A view is a view. And when you can control your own work, when you can control when you go to work, when you take off, and you don't feel guilty for taking off. Like let's say you own a storefront business, and if you don't open it up, yeah, you might lose customers, but it's your choice. You can do that. If a holiday comes, you can forewarn people, I'm gonna be closed on a holiday, and nobody tells you, you gotta go to work. Now, So everybody has to make sacrifice, and it seems like, I don't know. I'm not the if you don't have generational wealth, it seems like the more risk you take and the more sacrifices you make, the more successful you become in society when it comes to making money. I'm not an expert at it, but I think the best thing for anyone, including how I think, is when you can control how your income flow comes in. So let's say you want to be a writer. Once you create that book and it starts selling, it's passive income. You're great. Now you may feel some pressure like George R. Martin to complete the series, but the Game of Thrones is going to live forever. I mean, it's there. Once you've done the work, it's there. So sometimes you say, what can I do to have that impact that would be timeless? That once I've done it, I get nothing but residuals. Like being, people who get in real estate and start owning homes and they got tenants. All they got to do is maintain their thing, or somebody who owns a business that, I won't say commodities, but that's not, you sell candy in the Navy, they call it gidunk. You got a candy machine, and or you can get some employees to stack up the candy, make sure they buy it, but you can sit back and say, yes, I'm making my money. So I just always wonder, when people work for people, some people enjoy working for people, especially when you got a great boss. Like some environments, I heard about some of these tech firms, it's great. They can drink a beer at work, and they have pizza days, and even though they may be losing money, but still they make their employees want to go to work. And I think that's the best job when you work for someone, which I work for people, but I like to be free. I want to be like a butterfly. I want to be like the wind, baby. I want to blow all over the place. So whenever I talk to people, I want to know what they think. I want to know, truthfully, do you feel like if you work with somebody, do you feel like a slave? Some people, like Raphael said, that working for people, hope I'm saying the name right, is great because they don't want the responsibilities of being an owner. Like they don't want to, I get that. I do, but is that a natural frame of mind, or is that taught? Like, can you, let's say if you were young and your parents or whoever raised you, your guardians taught you to be a leader and an owner, would you want to be your own boss? And that's, I've heard that argument a lot, and I don't have the answer to that. They say certain people are raised to be employees and some people are raised to be bosses. I would love to be creatively free. And I know a lot of people that look at the world and it's like, I want to stigmatize. They're jaded. They're dissuaded. They don't want to participate in the regular system. That's why some people go minimalist. That's why some people go their own way, because they're like, man, I just want to get off the grid and live my life. Don't you just wish you could just get a tent and just live in the forest, and somebody say, hey, you got to pay taxes. He's like, everybody's trying to take something from you just for you. I got my own gun. I got my own little alarm right here. I got my own generator. Why can't I just not pay nothing? You know what I mean? There's always something. You want to park your RV here? You got to pay something. But damn it, Okay, listen, I'm going to sell some food. Well, you got to pay a license and make sure your food is good. But look, why can't I just take it one time? So it's like everybody's trying to get your money. So you're like, damn, I just want to spend less money. Damn, I just want to be free. I don't have the answers. But I think about this, like, because you have to work and there's always going to be drama. Let's say something goes wrong with your car if you only got one car, or you have no transportation, or you need something. And you're like to your job, they don't understand that you got to take a day off. They're going to be like, well, you took a day off. I'm gonna fire you. But you're like, damn, I got my car fixed and I'm working from 9 to 5. So I need you to let me take a day off. And they're like, we'll fire you. But if you fire me, I can't pay to get my car fixed. And if you let me get my car fixed, I can't come to work because of bus. Well, damn, I gotta take my kids. They go, one kid live here, one kid live. I'm not living. Like they all live with you. One kid, they go to Timbuktu school. The other kid go to Alaska, Antarctica. They all in 3 different places. And there's only 2 kids. So you gotta give me a day off. I'm joking, but that's the problem. I see you. I hope that you're doing great. And Brother Rollo, much love. Maybe you subconsciously, maybe Brother Rollo's about this. I think that yesterday, I think you were talking about being out of work and trying to find your own grind. And I think that I always retrospect. Like I'm appreciative of any employment I ever had. My military and government experiences have been wonderful. Working for different stores, and not that I did that many. It's great because nobody had to give you a chance, but deep in my mind, I'm like, I want to be my own boss. I want to be in charge of Charles. Charles is in charge. That's a TV show. Why can't I be in charge of Charles? Damn it! Why can't I get my Scott Baio on? So that's what I'm thinking about in life. Like, how many people really want to be? Some people do want to be subservient. Do what I tell you, woman. But how many people really want to not be able to choose their own destiny, choose their own adventure, like the books, like, what is that? Well, if you was born when I was born, if you grew up reading a lot in the late 70s, early 80s, you know exactly what I was talking about. And I was growing in the 80s was really my time. So I was, I'm one of those computer geek guys. I was trying to program on a Atari 600 XL and Commodore 64 and reading Zork and trying to play those before they had the real RPGs. It was Word Quest. You got to choose your own adventure books, but if he goes down this panel, you turn this page. Like, what is he talking about? What is a book? Before they had e-readers, people, they actually had a thing called books with pages, just like they had a thing called CD. Isn't it crazy how stuff is fading out? Digital is becoming so prevalent now that that's what you got to catch up, because everything disappears so fast. Blu-ray players are going to be gone, and that's relatively new. DVDs are already gone. CDs are, everybody streams everything. Like now you buy a computer, they don't even have a disk drive, an optical drive, But it's so funny because it makes you too dependent on paying subscriptions. And it's like back in the day, you may have bought 5 DVDs a year. Not me, I was an avid buyer, but somebody else, now you're paying $10 a month when you wouldn't even buy 5 CDs a year. So it's like, well, the world changes. But anyway, back to what I'm saying. And I would ask anybody who's here, except for Rollo, because I already know he says, be your own boss. I'm on my purpose. You need to overstand. But me, Neon Eyes, is always a pleasure. And I would love for you to answer the question of my title, which I know you've seen. Do you think that sometimes working with people makes you feel like a slave? I'm paraphrasing it, but you guys all get the gist of it. And the person who joined in my chat, much love, Raphael, said, some people just want to not have the responsibility. They want to work for other people. And that's great. But me, I don't mind working because you need to get, but I would love to be able to dictate my own time, dictate when I do a video, dictate when I have a conversation, or, that's cool. Even though no matter what, the customer is always right. So even the person who works for himself is still working for the customer or for their clients to provide a service. But it's better when you can dictate when you work and when you don't work. Like you're a writer, you're an artist, and somebody pays you up front, you just got to finish your art by this time. But some people can get it done real fast. Other people might take 10 years. But I want to read what people are saying, because I've done so much just monologuing. This is always preliminary before the real hangout I'm going to have today. Let me tell you, I might change the title, because let me see which one I think. Do you find your husband or wife not attractive? That's what I want to do at 10. But I maybe say, do you know people that find they don't really like their physically attractive? Not saying they don't love him and they don't want to have sex with him and stuff like that. But I'm saying, like, how many people would honestly say that their husband or wife is not that physically attractive, but there's something about them? Yeah. So you're just saying they don't really like their husband or wife. They may love them. But I think it'd be a great conversation, so I wanted to have it. But still, anybody here, let me read the chat, because I've done a lot of talking, but I haven't done enough reading. Brother Wallace says, to each it's his own or her own or their own. Just don't get upset when others want to run a business and have financial freedom. And I totally agree. A lot of people want to be financially free. I don't mind working for somebody, but every day I'm trying to get off the plantation. I'm trying to not have to, yes, boss, even though I don't mind pleasing people, because I can be a great worker. I know how to follow, but I would rather lead my way to my financial stability, financial independence, than being dictated. Let's say I want to make a lot of money right now, and some jobs say, we don't need you today, but I need $100. It ain't easy to make money. People think it is, but maybe it is easy to make money. No, it's not. So when you start making it on your own, and you're not saying, because everybody got to sell something, I guess, because you're like, hey, you need this service, let me provide it to you. But once you can actually make people want to pay for whatever you're putting out, man, you should feel great. And I feel great for anybody who can do it, who says, man, I can do this. I don't care if you're a contractor, plumber, electrician, that's what I call the same thing. Psychic, somebody who's good at astrology, or even a teacher. I can teach you how to be suave in 10 seconds, even though if I read your suave book, I'll be like, damn it, this book sucks, throw it in the fireplace. But a lot of people I don't interact with, so I don't know how good their actual knowledge is. But let me get back to reading the chat, because I'm being stupid. IC says, as long as I enjoy doing what I do, I'll never feel like a slave. That is so true. Like if you have some type of work that you enjoy, it doesn't feel like work. And I totally agree. Like, this is just interacting with people and having dialogues is nothing to me. I am like the question man. I could ask a million questions, especially when I talk to people, because they just come like naturally, So this YouTube interactions, stuff like this will never feel like work to me. Never. Like, it's not hard for me to come up with a million questions. The problem is I want to do so much that I don't have time. I need to sleep. I need to work out. I need to drink a beer. I need to play. Like my brother GK, I got the PS4 still in the box. I'm like, I want to do a video just me unboxing it, but I want to play so much. I'm like, I don't care. But you know what? Once I finish doing this in like another 10 minutes, I'll probably do that, but I gotta look at the time because 9:15, so 9:25, I'll go to PS4. I did a video, I do it live. I'm joking. I don't know. Brother Rollo says, I know both sides. I really tell folks it takes time to be successful when running a business. I don't know. I'm ignorant, but success is always subjective because success could be just you tying your shoe, just like confidence. Everything depends what your goal is and reaching that goal. That becomes the difficulty. Actually says, even as an independent contractor, there are aspects of what I do that rely on others. I mean, but everybody relies on others. Man, I could be the best literary expert on the planet Earth. I could be the best writer, the best definer. What's that word mean? Charles knows. I can win spelling beans. Instead of spelling beans, magical beans. Instead of jacking the beanstalk, jacking the words. Supercalifragilistic. I know what that word means. I'm joking, but what I'm saying, no matter what, always are subservient to somebody. The owner is subservient to the customer. The worker is subservient to the boss, and the boss is still subservient to the boss or the climate of the industry. So let me go on. IC says, I believe we are more slaves to the monetary system versus employment in and of itself. I get what you're saying. I agree with that. I think that man, how do you get free of the system? Because you always got to pay. If I can put everything on automatic, like everything's digital now. Why can't you just understand how much I earn, take my taxes out automatically, and that's it? It would never be no overpay. But why not? You can automate everything else. I can look on Google Timelines on Google Maps, and it says you were here at this time. This is what you spent. And I use a digital credit card. You track all my life. Why you got to maybe waste time filing stuff now? Why I got to do that? If I earn something, but you got everything is digital. PayPal, Venmo, digital transfer, everything is digital. Amazon Pay, Google Pay, Apple Pay. Everything I'm doing, government. So why are you wasting my time? That's so funny. Let me speak. Things suck. Like I can go to any Verizon, Google Fi, or any T-Mobile and add services instantly. But when you want to cancel service, you got to call the number. Because I was trying to take your money, damn it. Stop taking my money. I'm joking. I want to take your money. Join my Patreon and let me take your money, people. I'm joking. Life is great. I hope everybody is well too. Let me go. I wish, oh man, I'm sorry. I get too happy sometimes. Oh boy. Brother Ross says, you must be happy and enjoying it. Otherwise you're not being true to the game. The term, to use that term game, and game is to talk about the game of life. That's what I'm saying. Because when people say game, you got to be true to the game. But every game got different rules of what game we're talking about. The game of life, the game of work, the game of financial freedom. I don't know. Me, I just know that I just want to be as content as possible. And I know that sometimes you have obligations. Because sometimes LeBron James don't want to play basketball. He may love hooping, but like, God damn it, it's Christmas. I want to be with my kids. Damn it. But what you get when you sell tickets and you getting paid a lot of money, then it's all great. Life is so crazy, man. I really don't understand. And I feel sad for a lot of people because for the love of money, I can't, I don't know that, but some St. Eyes, I don't know it, but for the love of money, people become fake. And then when their reality comes out, they fire them, I got to speak about the news real fast, just a little bit. I don't know the running back's name, Hunt, I think, the one that went off with the chick. And I was like, man, no matter what happened, people want you to act a certain way. And once you're in that echelon, you got to always be professional. So like Ron Artest in the madness at the palace, somebody threw water. He don't know what it was. He's going to act like a human being. And that cost him contracts, so it's just so funny how your attitude and being professional at all times, and that's all aspects of life, can cost you. And it's just weird that we don't want reality. We want people to be the phony fakeness that we think they are. And because we want that, we're always disappointed when they break the fantasies that we want. And that's one thing about life I will never understand. I will never get it. It's always perplexing and weird to me. But Charles is already weird and a dummy. And I'm just speaking my truth. I think there's nothing wrong for somebody working for somebody. If you have to earn your money, I'm all for you. I have nothing but love for you. But I know a lot of people want to sit on an island drinking a colada and just getting a check off their dividends, and that's, I know that. I know there's some people, life is not fair. Some people in their life that trust fund, baby, and got generational wealth and never had to work. So I would always tell people you should always try to create generational wealth, and you should always be on the same page with people you associate with. Because if I want to stay home and you want to fly to China and stay in a 5-star hotel, or if I'm dealing with men or women, whatever it is, you guys are not on the same page. And somebody leads, somebody got to follow. Or you both, there's always one president, one vice president. No, that's not true, Charles. It's two presidents. Where's that at? I never met that. But I think that's the best way. The best way for people to really be financially free and be their own boss is to share. If everybody starts sharing, everybody starts making an economic conglomerate, saying I'm gonna promote you and I'm gonna promote you and promote you and promote you, you'll grow. And I even look at YouTube like this. If everybody promoted each other, like I say, check out Views of You, check out the Rollo Show, or What the Hell Up 7, or go check out Tosh Tom or Face Squad, or people that interact there, like Machine Power, people I love. And it wasn't no animosity and hate, but I know sometimes that negativity brings views. So I'm gonna make my stream after my next stream gonna be a drama stream just for a reason. I'm gonna say you all suck. I would say it, but I can't really make myself say that because I think everybody's great. There's a lot of people that I don't really resonate with their talking points because they're talking about some stuff that I can't control the people, and I don't care what nobody else does. Really don't care. And my critique on them is, hey, you gotta make smart decisions for yourself. But hey, as long as you think you did is right, I wouldn't have done it. But you have to live your own life. And you ask me what I think you should do, I'm gonna say always err on the side of caution. So don't let your emotions dictate your actions, because it can always end up horribly. That's just me. Nobody knows me like I know me. I'm still learning me. Yes, Rollo, you did ask me, what is my purpose? And my purpose is to have more fun than anybody on the planet, to emulate Rollo and be my own boss, which I am not. But I'm trying hard, man. I'm trying hard, but it's hard because I'm so non-materialistic, materialistic that it sucks. And what I mean by that is, I don't care about, I give everything away, but I love having the ability to get what I want when I want to get it. So if I want to buy a laptop or a cell phone, I can do that. I bought this cool, what they call I'll show you guys. This is the Arc Mouse. I saw somebody doing a review. I was like, oh, I gotta get one of these. And it's hooked up with the Pixel Book, and it's you lay it flat, it turns off. Yeah. Do like this, turns on. It's still kind of cool. It matches the Pixel Book that you guys can't see. And I take a picture, but then you'll see all my trash on my bed because I don't want y'all to see that. I need a lady to come over here and clean up. I'm joking. And I'm a person too. I'm going longer than I thought I was, but I'm a person who makes fun of, even though I understand the term hustle, because I always think hustle means you're using somebody. And I think in my brain, like, it's hard for me to disconnect the term hustle to just meaning I'm on my purpose to grind, be financially solvent and independent. And that's what it means. And that means I can sell anything. And I know I could be an excellent salesman, but I just feel, and deep down in my soul, when I take something for somebody more than it's probably worth, she's a trash in your bed, then get her out. I ain't no woman in my bed. It's not trash. It's just I got a towel, and I got washed the blanket. My blanket I need to fold up and put it away, and I got my I'm in my Star Warsy thingy. Yes, it is a Star Wars lanyard. I'm joking. Oh man, I'm just silly. I got a plate because I just ate something after there. Okay, I just throw everything in bed when I don't feel like moving, because it's right here. But I'm in one room instead of being in a different room. And this is just my little casual corner on my side of the planet. I'm joking. Anyway, people, I would love to hear in the comments what somebody feels about it. They want to talk, because I like dialogues. And I want to keep going, but I got it. What time is it now? DC Kool-Aid and Lisa, what's going on? I hope everything is going great. I wish you would have, since you're here, I'll ask before do you think sometimes working for other people, do you feel like a slave? I'm trying to paraphrase it and it hugs to you. I should have did that too. I have so many things go through my brain to talk about, but I don't. I don't know why I did that, but it felt good. Anyway, I really appreciate anybody who stopped by. I love for somebody to just ask their friend, ask your friends this question, or share it with them and say, do you feel like a slave, like work for somebody a slave? That's what it was. Does working for someone make you feel like a slave? That's what I titled this. I think it can be, but it can be. But like IC said, and and probably other people agree. Sometimes Raph said it too. Some people just don't want to be a boss. Some people don't mind working for other people. You just got to find your purpose, or whatever that is. I'm still searching for it. I'm still searching for what my purpose is. But anyway, even though I'm having a hell of a lot of fun, I'm trying to do a lot of things. So I want to end it and do a little quick PS4 unboxing thing. Hop on and do whatever I said I was going to do. What is it? Do you find your husband or wife unattractive? Something like that. I don't know, but yeah, that's what it was. Do you find your husband or wife, or do you know somebody who finds their husband or wife? Should I change the title? Because I know anybody that's married will say, "Hell yeah, my wife ugly, but I love her ugly ass," or my partner, or my husband. Yeah, he got a big old belly, bigger than the world, but I love that big old belly. You might not find him attractive. I love ugly men. I'm joking. I'm sorry. I say some of the silliest stuff, but I hope everybody feels great. Um, Ask somebody you know what they really think. Because don't you really want to know what people really think, or do you want to live in a fantasy? My employees are happy. They just love working for me. And you're like, boss, it sucks. I want to go to work at 4 in the morning. You got me coming in at 7. I'm stuck in traffic. I'm joking. I'm joking. Let me end this because I start having too much fun. Thank you all. Pamela, I love you. You're awesome. Matter of fact, I want none of you guys not to feel awesome. But I laughed the most when I listened to Pamela. Rala was funny too, but boy, she made me dying. I'm too fine to be here. I'm too fine to be. I'm joking. I'm joking. All right, so he boxing talk. Yeah, I'm gonna come back on. I got to end this one. This is too great. But let me end this stream because I'm enjoying it. I appreciate anybody came by. Go back to the beginning and just, you know what? If you just tuning in, just answer the question. What do you feel about the title? If you think work with somebody makes you feel like a slave, let me know. If you don't mind work with somebody, let me know. If you want to share with somebody, say, hey, what do you think about this? But do you agree with him? Is he stupid as he looks? I'm quite dumb, so I read a lot. I'm telling you, I read a book. I can't remember the book I just read. I just read something. See, look, yeah, my finger on my nose, but it wasn't going right here from scratch. But the booger was calling me. What did I just read? I'm trying to think about the book I just read. Or started to read. The book I just read. What book? Drat. Oh, damn it. I can't remember. And I read all the time. That sucks to tell you. When I read the book, I know it exactly. And then I forget. It's something I should have read that should be right on the tip of my tongue. It was great. And I'm like, wow, clap, clap, clap. And I can't remember. Okay, let me end this. You guys are awesome. I'm gonna come back on in like 5 minutes and pull apart this PS4. This is so excited. I did an unboxing with a PS4, Spider-Man edition, so I can let GK serve me. GK, Siglet. Check him out. GK is my dude. Trolls are stupid, but I don't care. I have fun talking to people. All right, everybody have a great one. Much love to you all. I'm out for like 3 minutes. Then I'm coming right back on. I'm serious. Look, watch 3 minutes. All right, I'm done.